to your WOD Brief for Tuesday. Today is going to be a big old upper body day. We are going to get real creative today to try to get that pump sesh for that upper body going. We're going to start off with a little bit of plank work, okay? So the warm up today, just nice and easy. This has nothing to do with the sort of upper body work for later. It's just always good to get some planks in. We're going to do 30 seconds of a front plank. We're doing this 3 times through, but you don't have to keep it on a running clock. It depends on how eager you are to get your workout done. But I just want 30 seconds in a front plank, 30 seconds in a side plank, stack your feet if you can, 30 seconds on the other side, and then 30 seconds in an arch. Hold is the way, just to kind of get the whole core cooking a little bit, okay? After that, we're gonna get a little bit more upper body oriented and do 3 rounds of 3 inchworms with a push-up today. So that could be out to here, push up and return, or push up and return. All the way, double rainbow, okay? 3 of those, and then 5 to 10 lunges. So just stepping back after those split squats yesterday, it's probably gonna get a little bit, gotta wake these guys up, okay? So, we've done a little bit of planking, a little bit of upper body work, and now we're gonna get into our upper body cycle. This one's gonna be tricky to do at home, so I've come up with some interesting ideas here. This is in the gym, at the brewery, is going to be using a weight to do strict press, 8 to 12 reps per arm, and then the tempo row with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. The tempo is 3 at the top, 3 down, 3 at the top, 3 down, okay? So in order to try to get that in, here are some ideas. First of all, this is 4, just like yesterday's strength work, it's 4 sets, and you wanna do 1 set every 4 minutes, okay? So the first set would be 8 to 12 reps of some kind of press. If you have a resistance band, I know a lot of you have stuff like this around, so I'm gonna show it as an option. You could hook it around your foot this way, and then press up. But that kind of depends on how tall you are and how strong of a band you have. I just happen to luck out with this one, but definitely if I went up a band, I wouldn't be able to lock out that press, okay? If you do have that issue where the band is a little too strong for your height, you could potentially pin the band down with your knee instead. Now this is gonna look a little silly on mine because it was properly tensioned before, but that might make it doable for you to actually lock out the band, okay? If you don't have a band, let's talk about some body weight options. We can do regular push-ups, 8 to 12 reps. You could do dive bomber push-ups. This is gonna mimic that upward press a little more. Or if those movements are a little too easy for you, you could take either the push-up or the dive bomber and apply a similar tempo like we have in the bent over row. So that could mean 3 down, 3, 2, 1, 3, just off the floor, 3, 2, 1, press. That's a real easy way to make it harder. Or you can do similar with the dive bomber and take 3, 2, 1, press to add some time under tension, okay? Another thing that we could do, and you could add a tempo to this as well, although I wouldn't be able to for sure, is a piked handstand push-up. So you could either do this in down dog. A lot of you have been practicing these. Going down and press. Or if you're really good at those, you can get yourself up, put your feet up on the couch or the table or something like that and do some pressing vertically that way. Of course, if you're a super ninja, you could also just do this with strict handstand push-ups, but that's not many people, so I didn't lead with that option. All right, 8 to 12 reps, any kind of pressing will do. If you're stuck with body weight only and it's too easy, add a tempo, okay? If you have some equipment, go for it, have at it, it'll be good. The second one, 8 to 12 reps of we're gonna say a towel row. You could also use the sheet in the door. I was not gonna use this until later, but I'll show you real quick. I actually got this sheet lined up in my door. Although the door is facing the wrong way. So I'm not going to demonstrate too many reps because I'm afraid it's going to come off the hinges. But you could use the same tempo here. 3 down, 3, 2, 1, 3 at the top, 3, 2, 1, 3 down, 3, 2, 1, 3 at the top, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that is an option. But I also made up this super goofy thing that just got my biceps pumped. So, I don't think I made this up. I think this is inspired by some things I've seen. I don't want to take credit for this. But basically what we're going to do here is take a towel of any kind. This is not an ideal towel because it's like using the fat grips, but that's okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to use your own leg to provide some tension and try to keep that tempo. So now that we're sitting up this way, we're going to go 3 as you pulled all the way and 3 out. So we can say 3 at the top and 3 out. So what I'm going to do is loop my foot this way, and then I'm going to use my foot to create as much resistance against my arms as I can while not just like kicking it out of my own hands. So I'm going to come to the top. Here you can see that I've got a lot of tension. I'm trying to kick away, but I have enough. I'm not so tensioned that I can't get the full rep. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, going out, 3, 2, 1. Again, in, 3, 2, 1, going out, 3, 2, 1. That will do. That's gonna work. That's a lot of tension, okay? So you can do that for 8 to 12 reps as well. So that is the creative way. Oh, I also got this band out just to say if you have a resistance band at home that you could loop into something. We tried, it didn't really work in my house, but you could also pull on this direction as well, okay? Then, super simple. Part 2, 5 rounds, 20 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 20 lunges. I would love for these to be weighted lunges. You could grab a backpack, child. You could take a suitcase and just RX plus all day, whatever you want. But also, if you speed through 20 mountain climbers and 20 lunges with no weight, that's going to be sprinty and that's going to be a little nasty as well. So any way you get it done, 5 rounds, 20 mountain climbers, 20 lunges, weighted if possible. And that is going to be a great way to finish a very pumpy day. Hope you have fun with it, and I hope I can see you at class or doing one of these videos tomorrow. Have fun.